you are joined.
Video.
Good morning, sir.
Hello, good morning, Sharin. You are there?
Yes, good morning, sir.
Oh, you are good morning. How are you?
Yeah,
Good to see you.
audio is clear, sir. No.
All right, audibility is good?
Yes.
Okay. I find a lot of people from other places also, Pune, many places I find.
Yes, sir.
When do we start? Some more time you have?
Sir, welcome everyone. Thank you for joining us for today's webinar. My name is Sharon Casey, trainee social worker from Sri Shabarisha College, Kerala. Sri Shabarisha College, Kerala is India's first arts and science college run by tribal management, comes under the mother institution Aikamalaya Mahasabha. Today, we are presenting a national webinar on the topic COVID-19 impacts on efforts to combat human trafficking by Dr. P.M. Nair IPS. Now I welcome Mr. Kishore Abraham, trainee social worker, to welcome the resource person and all others gathered here.
So a very good morning to all the gatherings and participants who have gathered in this webinar. So Sri Shabarisha College is the India's first aided arts and science college run by Aikamalaya Mahasabha. And the PG department of Sri Savrisha College had organized several webinars during this COVID-19 pandemic to throw a light of knowledge to the different peoples in this country. So today's webinar is on the topic COVID-19 impact on efforts to combat human trafficking, which was led by Dr. P.M. Nair, IPS, former DG of NDRF and Chair Professor of Tata Institute of Social Science. So on behalf of PG Department of Social Work, Sri Sabrisha College, I extend a warm welcome to Dr. P.M. Nair. So a warm welcome, sir. Welcome to the webinar and welcome to Sri Sabrisha College, sir. Okay, next,
Thank you.
I welcome our beloved principal, Professor V.G. Harish Kumar, to this webinar. And I welcome our okay, and I welcome our faculties, Mr. M. Jijish and Ms. Neeraja Raj and Ms. B.V. Mol Assis to this webinar. And I welcome all the participants from different parts of India who had joined with us in this webinar. So welcome you all. Thank you.
Thank you, Kishore. Before starting our session, let me introduce our chief guest, Dr. P.M. Nair, Chair Professor, TIS, former Director General of NDRF. Dr. P.M. Nair, MA, LLB, PhD Victimology, is a career police officer with the Indian Police Service since 1978. After 35 years of service in the IPS in various capacities in Bihar, CBI, NHRC, UNODC, CRPF, etc., he retired on 31st May 2013 as Director General of National Disaster Response Force and Director General of Civil Defence, Government of Kerala, Government of India. He served Bihar for more than 15 years in various capacities from SP to IG. He served CBI for 10 long years and has handled several crimes including Rajiv Gandhi assassination, ISRO espionage case, international arms drops at Purulia, Sanjay Ghosh abduction, terrorist crimes, human rights violations, and many interstate and international organized crimes, including human trafficking. With the first crime of child trafficking for labor investigated by him in 1982, his odd mission of preventing and combating human trafficking is continuing to move ahead with zeal, speed, and impact. Dr. Nair worked with CRPF, Central Reserve Police Force, the prime agency of the Government of India, to address internal security issues for more than 7 years. A powerful voice in the anti-human trafficking mission and child rights in the region, Dr. Nair is continuing his mission of empowering the vulnerable persons by undertaking skill-building programs and thereby preventing human trafficking. Presently, he is Tata Chair Professor with TRIS and also advisor to Chairperson National Skill Building Mission. I welcome you, sir, for the presentation.
Namaste to all of you. Am I audible clearly?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Also, visibility is okay.
Okay, sir.
You can see my presentation also, ma?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Thank you. And Mr. Kishore and Sherin, thank you so much for those kind words. I'm grateful to Professor V.G. Harish Kumar and the faculty also. Asha, I should speak only English or Malayalam also?
Sir, it could be better if you convey your message in English. We have participants from different states.
Understood. All right. So you have people from other states. Okay. Okay. Thank you so much for that. Now, I have a presentation which I'll go through that. And this presentation, anybody wants, you can take. In fact, you can use this presentation for your activities. You can add on to that. Therefore, no issue. And if any of you want to put this presentation in the internet somewhere, in the Facebook page or somewhere, please take it and do it also. And now I'm very happy that Ms. Sherin got to me, and she was tracking me, and she was the force behind to get this opportunity. So I'm extremely grateful, and I was so privileged that such a young person is so much concerned about the issues of others. Normally, we all think about ourselves. So, and when we start thinking of others, a little later. But here is somebody who is concerned about others first and concerned about self later. That's amazing. I salute your spirit. I'm sure the college, you are a very interesting college. Aikya Malayali Sabha, Aikya Malayali Sabha, I think. If I heard properly. And tribal institute, tribal management. That's amazing. That's amazing. Something very innovative across the country. I don't think anywhere in the country we have this. Even in the most interior tribal areas of Meghalaya or Tripura, Mizoram also, when I have been moving a lot, we don't find such thing. It's a very good initiative. This will naturally empower the masses there. Now, today's mission is two. One is to discuss a little bit about what is human trafficking. And number two is to launch the Anti-Human Trafficking Club. I'm very happy that I have a lot of students from all over the country. And you can take this as a mission and then take it forward. So let me go on to the presentation first. I am presently with the Indian Police Foundation, though I was after retirement, I was with the Tata Institute of Social Sciences. And now, after I moved out, now I am settled in Chennai. Now, coming to my presentation. Okay. Will I move on? Some small issue with the sharing. Let me share the screen again. Yeah. Yes. Basically, when you speak about human trafficking, there are three types of human trafficking. One is for sexual exploitation, other is for exploitative labor, and third is for organ trade, organ. But everything is mixed up on ground. You cannot categorize A, B, C. 5,000 girls of Jharkhand, Ranchi, were taken to Delhi for domestic labor and exploitative labor. You call it exploitative labor, but 89% of them were sexually abused. So you can't say it's sexual abuse or sex trafficking or labor trafficking. They're all mixed together. Now, when you say commercial sexual exploitation, that is a hardcore substance of human trafficking. It is commercial. Commercial sexual exploitation, that is CSE. It was earlier brothel based. You know, brothels are there. Then became massage parlors and other places non-brothel based. And then now it has come to electronic space, e-space. It can happen under cover, like the massage parlor. Massage parlor is nothing wrong with that massage parlor. A lot of massage places in Kerala also, in many places. But under the cover of massage parlor, if somebody is being exploited, male or female, that is trafficking. There are fancy names: beauty parlor, tourist circuit, bartending, sex tourism, escort service. They're all fancy words given to carry on exploitation of women and children. So we need to be careful about all this. Then pornography and online exploitation. When it comes to labor, it could be industrial labor, domestic labor, agricultural labor. You have seen brick-ins, zeri work, then slaughterhouse, stone crushing. In Aurangabad, I've seen a slaughterhouse where so many children were being exploited. I've seen a zeri work in Salem, in stone crushing in Bihar, so many places. Then entertainment for camel racing, etc. Begging. You may think the street on the road, child who is begging there, you may think, "Arey, poor chap, pavam, we will give some money to the child." The putti is not pavam. Somebody is making child making work. Child is not begging for himself. Child is made to beg. Child is made to beg. In Delhi, Lodi Road, I have seen physically 4:30 in the morning, somebody comes in a Bolero vehicle, drops the child at different places and goes. He breaks the hand of the child like this, ulta, reverse, so the child's hand is lost and the child will keep on begging. What is the job for the child? He has to keep on begging, make money, come what may. And in the evening time, the fellow will pick him up and take the child has to give him some amount, maybe for 100 rupees. That fellow, how much money is making? What does he give? He gives some 20 rupees for food of the child, entire morning till evening, and that's it. Huge money. It is also commercial. Child labor, bonded labor, forced labor. Then so many news items keep coming. I don't know how many of us give attention to that. This is a hand of a child rescued from Kerala. Hand of a child. See the child must be 11 years. 11 years child. Don't see the mud, but beyond the mud,
Hello, Kishore. Is there any problem? Because I'm not able to hear.
Okay. Excuse me. Sir, please unmute your mic.
am I connected now?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So I request Serene to be on the watch. So if the internet goes down, give me a call on the phone. That's right, because I happened to last week and I was speaking with the National Institute of Public Cooperation Management. Can you believe I spoke for 40 minutes and after that they said you got disconnected in the 10th minute. My for 35 minutes I wasted my time. So give a call. It can happen internet. Now these are very interesting cases where so many children are being exploited. Now the question is, do we have a responsibility? Do Kishore Abraham, a student studying in a school, a college, Jija Thomas studying in another college, Jodi Sonavane studying in another college. The question is, do we have a responsibility or not? Or to prevent human trafficking, to unwind human trafficking, this issue of human trafficking, whose responsibility is it? We can say it's the job of the police. We can say the job of the political leader, the prime minister, chief minister, and all those people. We can say it's the job of the prosecutor, the judge, the judiciary, etc. But the thing is very interesting. We have a constitutional mandate. Our constitution, which Dr. Ambedkar and team has given, in that constitution, they are very clearly written. Article 23 says human trafficking in every form is prohibited. Our constitution does not speak about arms trafficking, does not speak about drug trafficking, but it speaks about human trafficking. When Dr. Ambedkar made a constitution, he and his team very carefully and after a lot of thought had put human trafficking in the constitution. Article 23 says human trafficking in every form is prohibited. What is constitution? We the people of India gave to ourselves. We, the people of India, gave to ourselves. So that's a mandate given to we, the people of India, means all of us. The pan dukan, the pan wala, the bus conductor, the professor, the teacher, the student, the politician, the police officer, everybody is part of India. We are all part of India. So we, the people of India, gave to ourselves a mandate called Constitution. Therefore, if I am a woman of 23 years, or I am a child of 12 years, I have a constitutional right not to be trafficked. I have a constitutional right not to be trafficked. And you are my neighbor. Then what is your liability? You have a constitutional duty to ensure I am not trafficked. You are my neighbor. You may be running a medical shop. You may be running a crusher machine. You may be running a bus. Whatever you are, if you are my neighbor, you have a constitutional duty to ensure I am not trafficked. Therefore, all of us have a duty here. And therefore, under this duty, all of us are responsible. So now, under the Indian Penal Code, I don't want to teach you law, but you should know, 370 IPC is there, which says, it has given a comprehensive definition. What is human trafficking, etc. It says that human trafficking has got certain activities, certain purposes, certain intention. Any crime has got an action and an intention. What is action here? Recruiting persons or transporting persons or harboring or transferring or receiving. Any human being. By how? By using threat or force or abduction or coercion or abuse of power or inducement. So by inducement, by deception, by coercion, by any means, if a person is trafficked. Now, what is it for? Earlier it was sex trafficking only. Now, after 370 came in, the IPC in 2013 onwards, human trafficking for not only sexual exploitation, but also for physical exploitation, and please see the blue words there. Slavery, practice is similar to slavery, servitude. What is slavery? Not defined in the law. So Miss Galaxy can decide if two children of Bihar are brought to Kerala in a restaurant for making food, and those children are told that you will have to work for 8 hours, you will be given accommodation, you will be given food, and those children are not able to get the food or accommodation or not even 8 hours but 15 hours work, and then those children, so my freedom is taken away and I'm made to work for somebody. That is slavery. So you please look around. In your place, there is people's rights are being violated, freedom is being violated, deprived, and they are made to work as slave. That is slavery. So if Kishore thinks this is slavery, that is slavery. Not to worry about that. So we have to be aware of all this. Now, it's a huge crime, mostly suppressed. Now, listen to a girl child who has been trafficked. Firstly, she has been abducted, then displaced the community, criminal confinement, physical torture, mental torture. She's purchased and sold and repeatedly raped like a commodity, like a cell phone. I have a cell phone. I go and buy a cell phone. I'm a customer. I sell a phone. You are my customer. So human beings are bought and sold like customers. The human beings are bought and sold like commodity. So this is called commoditization of human being. This is called commercialization of human being. And therefore, I call it as a basket of crime. You have seen so many crimes there: selling, buying, criminal confinement, abduction, physical injury, mental injury. All these are crimes. So all these crimes together is called a basket of crimes. So I call human trafficking as a basket of crimes. It's an organized crime, a basket of crime, and a continuing crime. Understood? It's a continuing crime. So we have to fight this crime because they are serious crime. Smuggling and trafficking, we should know. Kerala, 32-year-old woman wanted to go to Gulf for a job. Why? In her village, 5 people are already gone. She went to the contractor and told him, Cheta, bade bhai, please send me also. He said, okay, I'll send you on one condition that you have to give me 2 lakhs rupees and your passport. She said, the passport I'll give you. I said, what is your name? My name is Anita. No, sorry. I'll change your name to Salma, you go. She said, no, I will not change my name. No, you change, nothing wrong. You change, you'll be called Salma, but go. Passport will remain the same, photo will remain the same. She said, no, I don't want to do anything. I went away. She went away. This agent went to a village after 3 months. and told, Jechi, you are struggling here. Sister, you are struggling here. Husband is dead, 2 children, no employment. You can't work as a housemaid because you are a graduate here. What will you do? Arey, go there. You are working there. You get 8,000 dirhams, 50,000 rupees a month, completely free, because your food is free, accommodation free, khana pina free, shirt, pant, everything is free, all free. And what is the job? You are house manager. Cook will come, ensure he comes. Mali will come, gardener will come, Dhobi will come, Nai will come. You ensure all these fellows are disciplined, are working there. So your job is to ensure others work. She said, very good job. Then the fellow said, you change your name, nothing wrong. She said, I won't change my name. No, listen, that girl has gone. She has changed her name. She's changed her name. All these people in the village have changed their name. Nothing wrong, go. She said, okay. She went, signed as Salma, went abroad, and in that house, she was taken to a room. They said, keep your ornaments here because the theft happened. There are a lot of theft is happening here. Thieves are there. Therefore, keep your ornaments safe, keep your passport safe, keep your sari, and we don't wear sari anyway, keep all this safe. Took all the things and put them under lock and key, safe custody. It is not safe custody, they are cheating her. Then told her, you wear a nice white dress, we wear a white dress here, go and have your bath and come. She had a bath and she was very comfortable there. Evening time, a manager says, there are 2 guests have come, please go and entertain them. She said, what entertain? Arey, you are the house manager, just go and see, they got a cup of tea or coffee, or they want some snack, they want some drink, something, etc. Go and see. She said, okay. She went there. The moment she went inside, they locked the door and raped her. She was there for 4.5 months. Every day, so many fellows will come and rape her. So many fellows. One day, early morning, one fellow comes to rape her, saying same thing. Then she looked at him and told him, Chata, you look like a Malayali brother. And if you are a Malayali, please have sex with me, but allow me to go away. Please tell the police I want to go away. I'm not a prostitute. I'm not come here for all this. I've been lured, deceived. Please tell the police. That fellow said, I'm so sorry, Chechi. I didn't know you are like this. I thought you were also a prostitute. That's why I came. Anyway, I'll go and tell the police. He went and told the police. Then, of course, police swung into action, rescued her, arrested the fellows, went back to Kerala, and police was investigating the case. The Kerala police had a dilemma, a conflict, whether to prosecute her for passport forgery or whether to treat her as a victim of trafficking. Think about it. What will you do? What will you do? A police officer, very hardcore police officer, only doesn't look only through the tinted glass. He will say, no, she has signed as Salma. She is not Salma, so she should be prosecuted. But a conscientious police officer like you will say, Arey Baba, she went because she was told that she will be a house supervisor. Had she known she will be a sex slave, she wouldn't have gone. She has become a slave there. Because she has become a slave, that is slavery. This is trafficking. She is a victim. She is not an offender. So human trafficking and smuggling are also different. Smuggling, the person is involved. Now, post-COVID, high level of increase, sex trafficking. How and why? Work at home. Students are at home. Children are at home. All are confined. Children and adolescents have not a free time. Internet is everywhere. Internet safety protocols, nobody knows. We have cell phone, but who told you about the internet safety protocol? They have told you about how to use the cell phone, how to save your data, how to get this and that. Yeah, they've told you, but they haven't told you about how to prevent unwanted interference. They only taught you. So internet is there, no protocols are there. Traffic is also there. So the elephant is in the room. Now, post-COVID scenario, what happened? Diamond sex trafficking. ICPF had done a study. ICPF, Indian Child Protection Fund, done a study 2 months back. You know what they find? They found 2,020,000 Indians have gone to the internet. What for? Not for doing Krishna Jayanti or Christ, the puja on Christ or Allah, nothing. These fellows have gone for looking for child sex, child pornography. From where? 100 cities in India, not abroad. I can understand abroad. 100 cities in India. They have taken the study only for 100 cities, and there they found 20 lakh Indians from 100 cities in India, which may be your city, Pune also, your city Kochi also. All these fellows have gone to see pornography. What does it mean? Number one, high demand for pornography. If there is high demand, somebody is producing, and there is high production. If there is high production, that means so many girls are being sexually exploited, and so much huge money is being made. So much demand, so much money. So one is huge profit. So many children are being exploited at home. The children are at home now. So pornographers are going to home, making photography there. Maybe the father himself is doing, or the uncle himself is doing, God knows. At home, all the children are being, so many children are being exploited. And who are these persons? Who are these 50 lakh followers? They are right there. They will be in your own home, in my own home. So that's why he said the elephant is in the room. What will they, my third question is, the seventh question is, what will they do after this? Once the lockdown is over, these 15 million fellows are there outside looking for child sex. They want to have connect with the child. That child pornography is so good. I want to locate the child, go after the child and get sex with the child. Means our children are not safe. Our children have become vulnerable. Our adolescents have become vulnerable. Your own daughters have become vulnerable. Your own sons have become vulnerable. It's time we woke up. If not you, your neighbor's son. If not you, your neighbor's daughter. So our children have become vulnerable. Our adolescents have become vulnerable. Therefore, beware. What we need to do, we need to take it forward. Now come to the exploitative labor, migrants and families. Sorry for the spelling. Families you have seen, children you have seen, how they have been bondage. They are all bondage. When the labor, 20 labor comes from Odisha to Kerala, these 20 laborers are given 20,000 rupees by the contractor. Very good, you will think. Very good, very good. But what does the labor do is they will eat up the food for buy something, buy food. Naturally, they will buy. They are poor people. Buy some ice cream, buy some food, buy some dal, buy some rice, buy some vegetable, buy some dress. So 10,000 gone. Now they are moving to Kerala for 10,000 rupees. How much time they have to work? For 6 months. And 6 months time, they will borrow because there is no, they have to eat food, they have to do something, sustain medical care, etc., etc. They borrow from the contractor. The contractor says, "Arey, your bondage has increased. Yesterday was 20,000 rupees. Now it is 30,000 rupees. Now it is 40,000 rupees. What do? Now you ask your wife also to work, free of cost. Now you ask his son also to work, free of cost. Child labor is indoctrinated. Child labor by compulsion. Woman labor by compulsion. All this is happening. The slavery has come in. Therefore, very serious issue of an emerging scenario. Now, what one should do? Ladies and gentlemen, my young friends, all of you are young, all of you are so young. I am so privileged to talk to you. Awareness generation. Try short video lessons through the college authorities. The way I'm speaking now, make a small message. If a pornographic film comes into your cell phone, my dear sister, my dear brother, that fellow is trying to trap you. If you start opening the film, that might lead to another film, It's called steganography. A lot of internet methods are there. It will stay in your cell phone. Don't do that. Any unwanted film, beware. Delete that. And number 2, second time it comes up, you don't delete that. Inform the police. You have a control room. You have a dedicated line for this. You have a cybercrime.gov in Government of India. You have a cyber security protocol is there. You have a Twitter handle, CyberDose. If your cell phone got any problem, send a Twitter to CyberDose and immediately a response will come. So a lot of protocols are available. I want you to take this message forward and educate the young children of the place to tell them how to handle the issue. Why are people trafficked from? There are mainly 2 reasons. People say it is poverty. It is not poverty. It is just not poverty. If it is poverty, all the people in Wayanad in Kerala would have been trafficked by now. All the people in Idiki would have been trafficked by now. That doesn't happen. Trafficking is not because of poverty, but poverty is one reason. Above that are the vulnerability factors, and second is demand factors. What is vulnerability factors? Socio-cultural factors. I have done a study for the National Human Rights Commission in 2004-2005, published book, big book, Trafficking of Women and Children in India. In that study, not as a police officer, not an IPS officer, but I took leave from the government and went on to NHRC because I have my PhD in sociology. Way back in Kerala University, I did my PhD. So based on that, NHRC wanted me to do Human Rights Commission. Justice Verma and Justice Sujata Manohar wanted me to work with them for 2 years. And 2 years did an intense study with him. There we found, first, the socio-cultural cultural factors. 89% of the trafficked victims are scheduled castes, scheduled tribes, backward section society, and backward communities. What does it mean? So it's a socio-cultural factor. Then ignorance of rights. So this girl in Sunita in Kottayam, she was educated, but education by itself is not a solution. Was she aware of the rights? Did she have access to rights? Now, if I am going on the road and Mr. Kishore is going on the road, I catch Kishore by the neck and give a slap. 2 slaps. What will Kishore do? Kishore will fight with me, or Kishore will drag me to the police and tell him, go to the police and say, this fellow has beaten me up. Take action against him. You can access to rights. You have access to rights, but traffic victims have no access to rights. So lack of access to rights, illiteracy, gender discrimination. Gender discrimination. Many places in the country, even today, girls are not being allowed to go to school. Girls are not being allowed to go to college. Girls are not being given proper food. If there is a food there, most of the quality food being given to the boys and not girls. I'm telling you the truth. I was shocked. I am from Kerala, in a village in Kerala, in Neyattingara, down south there. I studied in the village. In my village, when I left, I got IPS in 78. 78 IPS, I went to Bihar. When I left Kerala in 78, in my village, there is no girl who is not going to school. Understood? When I went to Bihar, they posted me to a police station as in charge of a police station in charge for 3 months. In that police station area, interior place, I found no girl going to school. No girl being allowed to go to school. I was shocked. There's a cultural shock. I don't know Hindi. Now I picked up Hindi. I can speak Hindi, no problem. But Hindi language, eating food, chapati, that was no issue at all. But this is shocking to me. In my village in Kerala, no girl who is not going to school. In that village in Bihar, I found no girl being allowed to go to school. It was a terrible shock to me. Today, things have changed, but not to the desired level. So that is also a very important factor. Economic deprivation, disaster. You have seen COVID scenarios, a major disaster, just created a lot of problems everywhere. Otherwise, natural disaster also just created a lot of problems. Wherever disasters happen, when disasters happen, traffickers are reached there. They are also there. Then the demand factors, most important, human trafficking is demand driven. I mentioned about pornography. Pornography. Isn't it? It's all about pornography, child pornography. Now, all of you listening here, how many numbers are there? So many of you are here. So many of you are watching here, more than 100 people. If all of you take a decision that I shall not watch child pornography, that I shall not allow my father to watch child pornography, that I shall not allow my uncle to watch child pornography, that I shall not allow my teacher to watch child pornography, that I shall not allow my friends to watch child pornography. If all of us get together and take a decision that we shall not watch child pornographers have to close the shop, the child pornographers stop exploiting children, children are safe. Demand is the main thing. If the demand is controlled, we can stop human trafficking. It's a power and authority. It's violence. It's crime. Therefore, all of us have to get together to stop this. Then distorted law enforcement is also there. Customer is an offender. Normally, we call him a customer. Don't call him a customer. He is not a customer. He's a criminal. The fellow goes and rapes a child or a woman in a massage parlor in the name of massage and have sex and goes away paying money. He is not a customer. He is a criminal. The trafficked woman may speak, may not speak, but the customer makes money and goes away. Don't call him a customer. Sorry, from today onwards, don't pat him as a customer, call him as an offender, call him as a criminal. And secondly, don't call the woman as a prostitute. Woman is not a prostitute. Woman is not a prostitute. Then what is she? She's a prostituted woman. Got the difference? Child is not a prostitute. It's a prostituted child. Prostituted child. All of us have to be on the same page. When you speak with the human rights paradigm, we cannot call him a customer. He is an offender. If there is no demand, there is no trafficking. Now, direct linkage of missing children. I don't know how many of you are aware how many children are missing. Unless a child goes missing from our house, we may not understand the significance or importance of this. When I did a study for NHRC, I told you, NHRC study, 2004, 44,000 children reported missing in India, out of which 11,000 children are not traced. 2011, Kailash Satyarthi wanted to do a study. He's a Nobel Prize laureate now. That time he was not. We have good friends from 1982 onwards. 1982, I was Superintendent Police of a young Superintendent Police of a district. Now I'm a very old man, 67. When I was SP of a district in Bihar in 82, I rescued 133 children, 133 children from trafficking. Children, poor children, all Harijans. And Kailash Satyarthi comes there. He starts his Bachwan Bachao Andolan from there. And Kailash and we became friends. 2010, he said, Nair Sahab, we should do something. What we can do? I said, let's work on missing children. So he's sitting in, I was still in IPS. I was not retired that time. I was still in IPS, but I used to work along with him. We send RTI notice to all SPs in the district, in the country. Supanda police, SP in the district. The data came, 1,10,000 children are reported missing every year. Out of them, 41,000 children remaining untraced. Are Baba, every year we have 41,000 children remaining untraced. Where are they? Those are the children who are made to beg on the road. When you find a child begging there in Pune, that child must have been trafficked somewhere in Assam, or somewhere in Odisha, or somewhere in Punjab. God knows where they are. You don't think the child is begging for himself or herself, made to beg. So these 41,000 children reported missing, remaining missing is a very serious matter. So ladies and gentlemen, when we work on human trafficking, we need to work on this also. If you find a street child in a railway station, find a street child in a bus stand, talk to the child line. 1098, call the child line. You are not doing any wrong. They will not ask you to become witness, etc. Call the child line. Tell them, I am speaking in this station. I find 2 children here. They are street children. They are made to beg. They are not. I suspect they are trafficked. There's somebody behind them. Please come and rescue them. Child line will come. You go along with the child line. Anti-human trafficking club means take one step forward. Anti-human trafficking club means take one step forward. You are doing your biology, physics, mathematics, chemistry, sociology. Do study well. Economics, MSW. Study well. Along with that, take one step forward, which we can do for others. Can't we do that? I am asking only one step forward. I'm not asking even 2 steps. That one step forward is that when you see a missing child, call the child line, go along with the child line. What will child line do? Child line will take the child to child welfare committee, not a police agency, it's a magistrate agency, child welfare committee. Go along with the child line, child welfare committee. Child may be speaking Hindi. Kerala Child Welfare Committee, Kochi, they will not understand Hindi. So you want somebody to speak in Hindi. Your college has got, there are 2 girls in the college who speak Hindi. Get them over and talk to the child, communicate with the CWC. So you can do a lot of things. The CWC will understand what the child wants. CWC understand what is the mind of the child. Otherwise, CWC will say, what is your name? Father's name? Send the child back home. Sending the child back home is not the solution. Sometimes the fathers have sold the children. Fathers have sold the children. Or the entire village traffickers are there. So children are sent back home, they are caught back again and re-trafficked. This is actually happening. Therefore, if you can intervene, if people like you adolescents can intervene, youth can intervene, your voice is heard. I have been working on this mission for 40 years. Actually, I'm finding, but I'm also finding a lot more to do. Lot of developments have come, positive developments, but now lot more to be done where you can do. Who are the offenders? Offenders are spotter, recruiter, seller, purchaser, transporter, abuser, exploiter, long list of abuses, conspirator. All these fellows are there. These fellows are right there in our society. All these fellows are there scattered. A child from Odisha being brought to Kerala, the Odisha fellow, then in between Visakhapatnam, then in between Kerala, bus stand, railway station, the agent, all sort of fellows are involved. So many fellows are involved, which will not be visible there. Organized crime, source, transit, the destination linkages are there. See the chain. See the chain. The smart chain that the traffickers have made. Very important to break this chain. People like you can come, work with the police and break the chain. You don't have to break anybody. You don't have to assault anybody. You don't have to beat up anybody. No, never do that. I never assaulted. In my 35 years in IPS, I have never beat up anybody, never assaulted anybody, never killed anybody. We don't need that. Our weapon is our heart and mind. If your mind is straight, that is our best weapon. I find even dealing with Naxalism also, I found my best weapon is dealing with Naxalism is also mind. Well, traffickers make huge amounts of money. I'll leave that part. Short film is there. How do we stop human trafficking? It has to be a comprehensive work. Prevention, protection, and prosecution. We need to work on prevention, protection, prosecution. Prevention, you understand? Protection means a rescued child shall be protected. Rescued woman shall be protected. By sending the child back home, it is only getting recycled. Understand why the child has come. Take care of the child. Home is not good. Keep the child in a government home or an NGO home. Look after children. So many provisions are there. Even the government officials may not be aware. Let me give an example. A child of 12 years rescued, let's say in a Kochi or in a Malappuram, and there is no home there. No home in Malappuram, government home, and no NGO home. What will you do with the child? There is a gentleman by name Mr. Abraham. very decent gentleman. He says, sir, I can keep the child for 3 months. By the time you verify everything and come back, you can trust Abraham. Nothing is written on the forward. He's a good man, but you can verify. He is not a person who will violate child rights. He is not a person who will harm the child. He has got 2 children. He'll keep this child also as his own child. All right. So you agree to give him, and that can be provided for. The Child Welfare Committee can give a temporary foster. You call foster parent. Foster parent can be given. And how will Abraham should give food, etc. Money is required, no? Under Integrated Child Protection Scheme, ICPS, there's a lot of money. The collector has got the money. The collector can give the money to Mr. Abraham for 3 months, and child can be looked after. So much money is available. Our agencies may not know, therefore people may not work it. Now you can do a lot for preventing trafficking. Anti-human trafficking club can do a lot. But you can work with NGOs, work with the child line, work with the police, and there is a special police agency called Anti-Human Trafficking Unit, AHTU. I don't know whether you heard about that or not. In 2007, I set up the first AHTU in the country. 2007, I was working with the United Nations UN agency in Delhi, and that time I had opportunity of setting up a 9 AHTUs. Money was that much, and $2.5 million. We did a lot of work. One thing I did was AHTU, police, NGO working together. It is synergy, complete synergy working. That is called AHTU, Anti-Human Trafficking Unit. I could set up 9. Now it has come to 306. Last month, 7th of July, Government of India issued an order that AHTU will set up in all the districts in India. All districts in India will have AHTU now. You can work along with them. You don't have to go for rescue, but give information. Give information to SHO, sir, here is a trafficker, here is a child being trafficked, here is a woman being trafficked, here is a trafficker moving around. That you can pass on. Identify vulnerable persons, help the child line, be alert to look after traffickers, and help locate the missing children. Anti-human trafficking units are there. They have a special task force. I set up in 2007. Now it's gone everywhere. There are handbooks available. We can make it a mass movement by involving the youth. If you join, it becomes a mass movement. Therefore, Anti-Human Trafficking Club. We started in 2014. In 2016, the Chief Justice of Kerala launched this Kerala-wide anti-human trafficking clubs. Yeah, High Court Chief Justice sitting there. Few judges are also there. I'm also there. That was officially launched in Kerala, 2016. Started in 2014. How did it start? I tell you, I was taking a class, a law class, teaching the law on trafficking to the law college students in Ernakulam. After one of the classes over, then students said, sir, please tell me what we should do. What we should do? I said, you should also help in preventing trafficking. Sir, how do we do? I said, okay. You have a yachting club? Yes. You have a fancy club? Yes. You have a dramatic club? Yes. You start an anti-human trafficking club. Anti-human trafficking club. 10 of you join together. 1 of you or 2 of you become coordinators. Make 5 girls and 5 boys together. Better that way. And 2 of you become coordinators. One of the teacher will be your mentor. Local NGO will be your mentor. And that's it. Nothing more. And then you start small activities. Small activities. Initially start with the public awareness program. Go to adjoining college. Go to your own college. Get around the students and speak to them. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll tell you what is human trafficking. So that I can send you a presentation if you want. And then we start our see the Karnataka Christ College they started. They were doing a magnificent work they are doing. And there is a anti-human trafficking club in Srivakam. We have a document enclosed on the SOP, standard operating procedure of a AHT club. Standard operating procedure, SOP. I made a document. I can send it to you. Anybody wants, send me a mail, I'll send it to you. Our mission is prevention. After the crime comes going and doing something, that is policeman's job. But your job is to prevent. Police also has to prevent. If they are not able to prevent, let us do it. Can we get together and prevent trafficking? And start with small initiatives. Awareness among parents, helping them to prevent. Visit to labor camp. Go to the labor camp and see their rights are there. Kerala boys went to Thrissur. Thrissur girls went to their labor camp and found the labor does not have a toilet. There are women laborers there. Women laborers are there, but there's no toilet. These girls went to the contract, told him, "Bade bhai, shut up. You have a sister. That sister will not go outside for toilet. She will go to toilet only. She will not do in the open. These sisters have come from Odisha. They are your sisters. Can you make a toilet? If you cannot make a toilet, without his saying yes or no. If you cannot make a toilet, don't worry. We students in my college, we have decided to collect 10 rupees each, and tomorrow we'll come and give you 5,000 rupees, and you start. That contractor said, "Arey Didi, please go back, I'll make it." And after a week, contractor calls the girl and tells, "Sister, come and inaugurate the toilet. Toilet is done. You're doing a great job." So that is what we should do to help the families, reach out to vulnerable people, networking with the agencies, NGOs. Good practices can be told to people. It's a very good method of community policing and preventing human trafficking. Then now, anti-human trafficking clubs also can do addressing the internet-based and online exploitation of children and adolescents. Now, I told you it's a very serious matter. I discussed strategy also earlier. Small messages, we can pass it, and don't pass it directly to students. I would request you to pass it on to the principal or the teacher. Like you have Professor Harish Kumar here. So if you want to pass on anything to students, I will not give it to students directly. I'll give it to Professor Harish Kumar. It's always better that the Professor Harish Kumar takes care, because he may like to take care of himself. He may say, no, it's not required. There may be something which is not to be given to students. Let him take a call. So you can pass on small messages and give it to the principal or the professor there, the mentor of the AHTC club, and let them take it. So NGOs can do a lot. When you associate NGOs can work along with them. The last line is very important. Your job is to spot it, speak it, and stop it. Spot it, speak it, and stop it. So long as we don't speak it, it is a conspiracy of silence. If we don't speak, it's conspiracy of silence. My silence, your silence, somebody is being exploited. Let's break our silence. The whole issue of this thing is listening and going beyond. Taking one step forward approach, an extra step forward. Extra step forward. Breaking the cycle of silence. Breaking the conspiracy of silence. Ensuring that our children are not for sale. Ensuring that our women are not for sale. Our women are not for sale. Our children are not for sale. If you and me get together, they will be free. The way you have freedom, my Sadaji friend, I can see you. The way you have freedom, my friend, the girl, your neighbor also has got freedom. She's not a commodity. She's not a matter of exploitation. She's not a slave. Let us ensure that our human being, our friends, our children, our girls, our women are born free, live free, and they are not made commodities. They cannot be made commodities. Let us ensure that our children are safe, our women are safe. They are not for sale. Our children are not for sale. Our women are not for sale. Thank you. All colleges, I request you to set up anti-human trafficking clubs. Very small mission, but you are making a profound impact. It's a very profound mission. Small activity, making a profound impact in society. Please get together. You will have a lot of questions to ask. Please ask questions one by one. I have no issues whatsoever. If you have no time here, send a message. I'm giving my email ID also, and you can come on Facebook also. Send a message to me, and I'll be too happy to respond to you. But give me some time. A lot of issues come. A lot of demand is there. Therefore, I keep going for a lot of activities. If I don't respond to you today, I'll respond to you tomorrow or day after for sure. So take care of this, and thank you so much. Namaste. Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir.
Anyone have any doubts? You can ask it now. If anyone have any doubts regarding the presentation, you can ask it now.
So many comments are there, inspiring, informative, influencing. I don't want to speak on that. Thank you so much for all those. But any question? Let me see the questions in the chat.
I have a question.
Yeah.
So, what's your opinion on sexual poverty existing in India? Like, may our social systems and other systems in Kerala, Kerala, not only Kerala, in India, that increases the sexual poverty in India, that the shown increased rate of sexual atrocities or sexual attacks against children and women, maybe also against men also there. What's your call on that? And yeah, what's the effectiveness? Do you have any opinions about the effectiveness of NGOs in India? Like I had visited villages in Karnataka during my social work graduation. I see that many NGOs work there and they build toilets and etc. Many things they have done there, but still no one is using those toilets, and many things are undone or halfly they done it half only. And like that, many things are happening in India regarding the NGO works. And maybe I think that in governmental level, we have to promote more works like that to ensure more effectiveness and consistency of the works.
Thank you. I don't understand the question on sexual poverty, what it means. Poverty and sex are not anywhere linked together. Sexual exploitation of poor people happens. I told you also, poverty by itself is not a reason. There are vulnerability factors on poverty that is a main issue. Now, coming to NGOs, there are very good NGOs, there are very bad NGOs also. And every NGO, no NGO is doing free of cost. Nothing called free lunch. Nothing called free lunch. Anybody can say I'm an NGO, but nothing called free lunch. They have their own, they have their salary, they have to have their earnings, they have to make a house, they have to look after their children, they have to get their children's education, they have to earn for themselves, they do. Now, many of them are very good. Many of them are not so good. And some of them are hopelessly bad. So you have to take a call on which NGO. You have to assess the NGO depending on the NGO. If you want any opinion on a particular NGO, you let me know, because I've been working with at least 10,000 NGOs across the country, 10,000. From that perspective, I can check and let you know which NGO is doing good and bad. Now, having said that, NGOs are doing commendable work in many places, but the basic job of the government cannot be done by NGOs. Cannot be done by NGOs. If a child is rescued and child has to be rehabilitated properly, rescue may have been done by the NGO, but there is a government agency called Child Welfare Committee. I told you to join them. Child Welfare Committee is supposed to look after the reasons why the child came and ensure the child reaches back home, the home is safe. If the home is safe, that is the job of the Child Welfare Committee, government agency. If they have no manpower, they have to request the police to come. Police have a duty to take the child back. The child is rescued in let's say in Alleppey, and child has to send back to Guwahati. The police have to escort the child to ensure child is safe and reach the Guwahati CWC, Child Welfare Committee in Kamrup. Go to Kamrup CWC and produce the child before the Kamrup. Then the Kamrup means Guwahati CWC will take care of the child and pass it on to their volunteers, and they will reach the child home. So that sort of government agency is very important. NGOs can do the job, but the main statutory responders cannot say it is not their job. We can walk the talk and walk the talk. So when you youngster, have you gone to a police station? We will go to police station when there is some theft or some chori or something. But let's walk into a police station. Let's walk into a police station. 10 if you go to not one, 10 if you go to a police station and meet the SHO there, sir, namaste, sir, pranam, sir, good morning, sir. They'll ask you, what's the problem? They say, there's no problem, sir. Then where did you come? Sir, we just came to say hello to you. Can we have any help to you? He'll be shocked. He said, why are you come like this? Because people come only when they have a problem. Can we reach out when there is no problem? Reach out when there is no problem. I tell you, 35 years of my IPS have seen police as a grievance, that public doesn't come to them. Public as a grievance, police don't reach out to them. So this gap can be bridged. I've done magnificent examples I have in my life, reaching out to the public. And there you can find huge difference. So I would request you this sort of initiative where the government agencies can be made accountable if we can take initiative. Thank you. Ravindra, limited staffing in police department, already overburdened with various duties. How much can we expect from the department? Arey boss, this is a job of the police. They are paid for that. They are getting salary for that. If you are a police officer, it is your job. Okay? If you cannot do this job, take your uniform out, take a piece of paper and resign and go. Let another Minal Thakur come and take the job. You don't have to sit there. It is your bloody job. Do it. Rescuing children, ensuring the rights of children is a job of the police. If they can't do it, they can better resign and go. Nothing all overburdened. If I am the SHO of police station, I will be overburdened with work. That is my job. I have been SP of the district for 13 years. I was so happy. every night I have my phone beside me. Midnight calls will come. I may not sleep. What is wrong? You have taken up a job, man. You have taken up a job in the police service, and do that. Do that. Sometimes I had times when 48 hours I could not sleep. I didn't die because of that. I enjoyed that. I'm telling you, I enjoyed that. 48 hours I don't sleep. I did all my work so well, made comfortable everybody. Then I have sleep for 10 hours and then go on. So that, if I think that I could not sleep 48 hours, I could not sleep 48 hours, I am doing this, that weighs on you. Actually, work should be a pleasure. The work is a pleasure. If you work with pleasure, work becomes a pleasure. You enjoy working, because at the end of the day, you are not working for yourself. You are working for others. You have taken a job of public service, so better do public service. Therefore, there is no option there. This overburden is not an issue at all. I don't contribute that philosophy at all. You better do it. Well, police people can say, you are saying most answer. They can say, but you have to make them see the reason. You can say, sir, you are the SHO of the police station. This is your job. If you cannot do it, let another SHO come and take over. Do you agree with that? You are getting a salary for that. Sir, please do it. That's it. You have to make them very nicely. You can't fire with them. You can fight with them. You have to take on in a very, I told you that the synergy will work. That synergy is very important. If you can work in synergy, you can make a huge difference. All right. Any other question?
Hello, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm one of the activity directors from a Kerala-based NGO called All Time Love. So I have a question. We have seen many cases of trafficking and child labor behind many religious institutions also. So how can we report if we suspect such a case in a particular institution?
You're talking about any particular religious institution or generally in different?
No, generally.
Good question you have asked. There are religious institutions who are also trafficking. Now, this is nothing specific to one religion. So let me give you an example only. Orphanages in Kerala run by Muslim community, got children from Jharkhand and 20 children here. Tomorrow, today they are all with the green shirt something, and tomorrow inspection comes, they'll be taken to another orphanage with the red shirt. Day after another place with the blue shirt. Everywhere they are showing the children as orphans, whereas all the children have been taken from the consent of the parents and giving some money to the parents saying we are looking after children. Parents are told that your children will be studying here, but children are not studying here. They are doing something else out here. And these fellows are making tons of money out of these children. 1,500 per child from the government and 1 lakh rupees per child from somewhere outside. Huge money. So it's illegal business. Now, we have clear instance of children from Odisha trafficked into a Hindu orphanage in Ahmedabad, in Baroda, Hindu orphanage, and all the children were indoctrinated, and thereupon they were utilized for something else. So all the children were told they'll be given physics and mathematics education, but they were all exploited. They were completely exploited. You have children in Jharkhand where there's a Christian missionary there. They say we accept orphan children, so abandoned children. So mothers are facilitated to abandon children. So every mother who's abandoning child, so-called child abandoning, villages have so many children there. In the name of abandoned children are quietly taken out from the village. And what will the parents do? They will go to the police and make a missing entry. But the child is brought back to his home. Name is changed into a Christian name, and children are being trafficked for something else, for different activities. Some of them are being converted into nuns and brothers and sisters. So it is, I have seen the case in Hindu mission, I have seen case in Christian mission, I have seen case in Muslim mission. So it is across all religions. I am not saying Hindus are bad or Christians are bad or Muslims are bad. I have got 101% faith in all religions. They are doing great service. I have, in my entire service, I utilize the best of mullahs and priests and pandits in my work. Great job. Salute them. Namaste to all of them. But there are some who are doing this work. So this is beyond religion. They are not doing religion. They are doing crime. They are not doing any religious work. No religion allows any exploitation. No religion propounds any exploitation. No religion ever speaks about indoctrination. Never. Therefore, this is a very interesting paradigm where children are being trafficked in the name of some religious practice somewhere. Things are under control now because it got exploded. So at least it has come to a stage where things are not happening openly now. Without surreptitiously it maybe happen. I hope you got my answer.
Yes, thank you, sir. And thank you, Shabrisha College, for this wonderful opportunity. Thank you, sir.
And better, it's a crime also. It's a crime. If something happens like this, you have to go to the police, get a crime registered. Any irrespective of Hindu or Christian or Muslim or Sikh or doesn't care. Whoever is doing exploitation of children in their so-called religious name, that's a crime. We have to take it as a simple crime. Don't have to speak about which community they are. Just a professional crime. Thank you.
Sir, one more question.
Yes, doctor.
Hello.
Yes, Dr. Mellan.
Yeah, sir. Actually, you used to speak about that poverty, not only that abuse, the crime of the child. Then what about that? And what about your opinion about especially for in caste discrimination, hierarchical structure, social structure, or that is also on a part of that abuse of children about caste system basis. What is your opinion about, especially in tribal, like you already mentioned about a vulnerable? Who is the vulnerable people? Who is marginalized people? That is the categorization is there, no sir. Especially for the caste hierarchical system, also there's some lot of people, especially for in even in that the data also shows that most of the people or most of the child and abuse from in low caste people, especially. What is your opinion about? You are also now worked in a lot of time in Bihar. There are a lot of tribal child abuse there. So, what is your opinion about that? This hierarchical system.
I think I did speak on that in my one of the slides where I spoke about the national research which I did for the NHRC. In that research, I found 89% of the trafficked victims are from the socially deprived sections of society, means scheduled castes, scheduled tribes, OBCs, and such groups. When you say 89% are from the socially deprived section of society, that simply means what you said. That simply means what you said. That's exactly the truth. That's what I'm saying. It is not just poverty. There are so many scheduled castes who are poor. Palamur district, I was SP there. 82% are scheduled castes there. All are poor. But all of them cannot be trafficked because the trafficker goes around, looks who is the parents are taking care, then they will not. But those who are vulnerable means not only poverty, but other factors also. Lack of awareness. I mentioned in the list I have given. Lack of awareness, lack of education, lack of access to rights, all this clubbed together form the vulnerability factor. Therefore, what you said is perfectly right. There is a social discriminatory factor very, very seriously in the issue of trafficking. 89% of the fact is that 89% of the traffic victims are from the socially deprived sections of society.
Sir, that one more thing that we are talking about in very long decades. We are talking about then poverty, vulnerability. How can we prevent this? What is the solution for that? Because a lot of NGOs we are talking about in NGOs also, wherever all over India, even in Kerala also, there are a lot of people who are getting a lot of education. There also a lot of these abuses and the sexual things are going right now. Then what is the exact solution? Not a solution. It is not possible. It is taking a long time. But somewhat. What is the major things we have to do? Because you are also belongs to you are educated. You already worked on that. What is your any suggestions? Tell me it is possible, sir.
Suggestions can be 101. 101 suggestions can be given. When you say the people are trafficked and they are being exploited, lot many things can be done. This is what is required also. But how many of us are ready to build the cat? How many of us are ready to take it forward? There comes the issue. Most of us remain in our silos and we don't take it forward. Let me show you one picture if you want to see. What do you think of these girls? Any comment on this? Who are they? Professor, Any comment on the?
I can see that.
You can't see?
Yes, sir, I can.
You can?
Now. Yeah, I can.
Who are these? What do they look like?
He's looking like, I think it's NCC cadet or
Okay, NCC cadet.
NSS.
Okay,
or
NSS. Anything else?
Nothing can see. That are women. Those who are women. That I can understand.
Okay.
Yes.
I think I have missed out. So many other pictures are there, but yeah, let me show one more picture. Can you see this picture?
Please close it in.
You can't see?
Yeah, I can see.
Who are they?
This is police officers.
Yeah.
And these are
Okay.
couldn't identify that.
Then
Tell me.
Then I'll show you another picture.
This is industrial sitting groups. Yeah.
What do you see?
Stitching is going on.
Okay. Who are these women?
Those who are in tribal or?
Well, can you just read out something? Or can you make out something?
Yeah,
that is the
tribal people, I think so.
Okay.
They are engaged with that, enterprises, something like that.
That you are. Now, this is exactly what I want to say. People say there is no opportunity of rehabilitation, but rehabilitation is what you want to do. If you want to do it, you can see the picture here.
So there are a lot of pictures are there, sir. Which one you want to see?
One picture I have shown now on the screen. You can see this picture.
No, I can't.
All right. Anyway, this picture, you can't see this. Well, the point I'm trying to make is you can have so many. This one. You can see this?
Yeah.
You can see this?
Yeah, I can.
What do you read? The girl has got something there, some security written up.
Security, yeah.
And this is mine. I'm in this person is me. I'm in uniform here.
Yeah.
I'm giving something to her, shaking her hand.
Yeah.
What is that?
This is she got some
now I must tell you. Now I must tell you the truth. I'll take off this picture because photographs should not be taken. All these girls are Naxalite girls.
Okay.
All of them have been deprived. All of them have been violated. All of them have been sexually abused. All of them have been physically abused. All of them have been slaves for years and years together. Very easy to I was the operations commander in CRPF. I have best of weapons. You go to the jungle and kill them, fire them. I can do that. I thought I should not kill them because they are also human beings. Why are they Naxalites? Think differently. We organize a program of getting them back with the help of NGOs. Somebody asked about NGOs. Wonderful NGOs. We talked to them, got these girls and not only girls, boys also. I didn't show the picture. I can't show many pictures. And train them. You understand the capability of these girls. This girl is said she has no education whatsoever. Nothing, no education. Now what can she do? She can become a security guard. Trained as security guard for 3 months. And I'm giving a certificate to her and a job to her. The industrial stitching girls. They are almost like a 8th standard pass type girls. They know a little bit of education. 8th standard. Train them in industrial stitching. The best shirt which you buy abroad. When you go to, now you cannot go because of COVID. Otherwise, you travel to European countries and go and do shopping there in Paris or UK or somewhere. And you buy branded this shirt and that shirt you buy, or salwar kameez you buy for your sister or your wife. Those things are stitched in Odisha and Bhubaneswar and Ghaziabad. Stitching by whom? People like this. So I thought if people can stitch there, why not these girls also do it? Train them. Today they are living a life of dignity. So amazing work can be done on this rehabilitation part. You have to take one step forward approach. You have to take the initiative and do it.
Good morning, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
Sir, I'm Sajna.
Yeah.
A few months back, I have visited a charitable trust. It is basically for adults and old age people, and they're all psychiatric patients. And when I was talking about what they're doing for them, like related to their disorder, they said that they're not providing any medical care or psychological support for them. They're just giving all the preliminary basic needs. They'll give them food, they'll provide clothes, nothing else is being done. So I just wanted to know, is that okay, or will that fall under the violation of their basic right to access treatment or something? Can you please elaborate on that?
Can I request you to speak a little more, because my sound went off in between. I couldn't get the problem.
Okay, sir. So I have visited a charitable trust a few months back. It's basically for old age people and adults. There are like 50 plus people there, and they are being provided with food, clothing, and everything. But then they're all psychiatric patients. So, being a psychology student, I asked them whether they're given any psychological support, rehabilitation, or anything. So, the authorities said that they're not giving any such support because they don't have options for that. Financially, they're not in a stable position to give psychological support also. So, I just wanted to know, will that falls under violation of their right, violation of the people who are living there? Because they are not given proper treatment.
And if it is a home, the treatment has to be proper. Unfortunately, in India, we don't have minimum standards of care. We only say, okay, the magistrate will pass an order, send to a rehabilitation center. No, so rehabilitation center is what is to be done. Government has prescribed a rehabilitation center, a stitching will be there, something will be there, something will be there, something will be there. Will that satisfy or not? God knows. We don't have any minimum standards of care. I thought Kerala is one place where you have this. I don't know where you are from. Kerala is probably a minimum standards are available there, in which psychosocial care is also very important. If it is not there, I would request you to bring it out in a mail form or a WhatsApp format and send to the concerned secretary of the department or the district collector and the district Jilla Panchayat. They will very positive people are there. Whichever party comes to power, I've seen Kerala that Jilla Panchayat is very powerful. Send a message to them saying they need psychological care, they need psychosocial care. Please employ a counselor to look after them. I'm sure their response will come. So let's bend the cat and probably it can be done. This is mandatory, but there is no law which makes it mandatory, only administrative order.
Okay, thank you, sir. So I've tried contacting the founder of that charitable trust. So what he has mentioned or said was that financially they're not able to like take that also. That is why they're not providing anything. So like you said, can I do this? Can I take the initiative? Being an outsider, can I take that initiative and inform the authorities?
Absolutely, you can do it. You can do it. Give let it be in writing. You send a mail to them saying, I like to take it on myself and with my team of 2-3 people. But never go alone, because you are a girl. I would suggest go with 2 or more persons. Go and visit the team, assess the people's scenario there. Maybe take a professor or teacher of yours for some time, and then start a process. Then you go on. Let it not be individualized, it be an institutionalized mechanism. Inform the district collector also. Send a note to the collector. Here is an agency doing this work. I want to help them out. I am working on this for information. And I'm sure that a lot of leverage you can get.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you. Dr. Kulwant Kaur, I'm sorry, let me allow 1 second in Hindi. Dr. Kulwant Kaur, you said something in, आप क्या बोलते हैं समझ नहीं पा रहा. You want to speak or? आपने कोई सवाल पूछा है क्या पूछना है समझ नहीं पा रहा. You ask some particular question or what do you want? Dr. Kulwant Kaur from Badal, Dashmesh Girls College, Badal. If you are there, what do you want me to do? Any particular question you have? Sat Sri Akal, I understood, and after that I could not understand what you said. Oh, you are saying good, God bless. Shubh Kamnava. Okay, thank you so much for that. But please start. All of you listening to this, go and start an anti-human trafficking club in your colleges and mail to me. You got my mail ID, and I hope you all take a note of that mail ID. Please work on that human trafficking club. We can do a magnificent work if all of us get together. I'm sure it will initiated by the Sri Shabari College in Kerala is going to make a tremendous impact across the country. Thank you. Yes, Madam Kulwant Kaur. Dr. Kulwant, boliye. Not audible. Dr. Kulwant, your mute, mic is on mute. Dr. Kulwant, आप mic को आप unmute करिए first. No. Okay. Anybody else? So please go back and start Anti-Human Trafficking Club. If anybody wants SOP, you send a mail. The organizer here.
Hello.
Yes. Go ahead.
Hello, sir. Sir, I am Minal Thakur from Mumbai. Can you hear me? Am I audible, sir?
Yes, please. Go ahead.
Yeah. So I work as chairperson of Thane district for Child Welfare Committee, sir. And I come across more than 350 children for child labor.
Very good.
As you were saying in your lecture, I used to send after the statement of the child. If they are the parents themselves, they hand over the children to the contractor. I used to send the children along with the police escort to the respective states, and in that way, I was working. I just want to share my experiences.
Thank you, ma'am. I have a request to you, ma'am. Now that you have come, आपसे एक request मेरा है. These children, 350 children you have sent. Very good. God bless you. God bless you. Salam karta hu.
Thank you, sir.
Now,
Thank you, sir.
these children, please check whether any child is coming back again and again. Any child being repetitive, that is re-trafficking.
Sir, can I add a little bit?
Yes.
After restoring or sending back children to their native, I was insisting them to come for the attendance along with the signature and seal of the headmaster of the school. And I was insisting the parents to enroll the children in the school. And as per their economic conditions, I used to allow them to come for the attendance. And in that way, I was taking the care of their education also. In that way, I was working, and I'm proud to say that we were giving the National Postal Saving Certificate for the child because we were having that power. And once there were 3 children from Nepal. So I sent the this thing that person go to Nepal, and I sent the letter to Postal Authority of Nepal. And from there, I made this thing person to make the postal saving certificate and hand over, sir. So in that way, we were giving help and we were taking care of the children, sir.
Very good, ma. You are an exception. I tell you.
Thank you, sir. And I was awarded from Plan India International, sir, as the best CWC in 2018. 2018.
Very good, very good.
And I'm the first winner of that award, sir, in India.
Acha, Plan International. I worked with them. I know them. So, acha, very happy that you have got it, and you rightly deserve, ma'am. That's what I told you. You are an exception. You rightly deserve.
Yeah.
But
I will share some experience on your personal contact, not here, sir.
You have my email ID, ma. Please do that.
Yes, yes.
And you very good.
I would like to be in touch with you, sir.
Please do. You are in touch, and let's continue the touch. And advantage is that whenever I go to other places, I'll say, "Here is Minal Thakur." Unko suno. Because you are genuinely not that you run so much great work. Very important. Very important.
Yeah. 4.5 years experience, sir.
Very good, ma. Very good. Dr. Kulwant, बीच में आए थे बोलो.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you. All the best. All the best. Dr. Kulwant, anything you want to say? Okay, that's all. Anybody wants email? Many of you have given your email ID and asked for my presentation. I'm sorry, I have not noted down any of those emails, and this will not stay also. I would request all of you to send me a mail, and then I'll send you the SOP on SOP and the presentation also. If you want, I'll send it to you. So I would request you to send a mail to me, please. I can send it to Shireen and professor of this college, and they can also share it with you. Okay, thank you. Shall we conclude? Dr. Vimal, any more questions, or otherwise we can conclude?
No, sir, nothing.
All
And we
right.
will contact with them personally, sir. It is possible.
Yeah.
Ravi? You have any particular work to be done? So many questions have come. Have you made a record of all this? So many questions have come. Are you making a record of all this? No. Am I audible?
Yeah, sir.
24, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28.
Okay, thank you so much. Shireen, want to say something else? I was told that Shireen wants to say something. Shireen, are you there?
Yes, sir, I'm here.
You want to say something?
Sir, if
Huh?
there is no more questions, we can move to the inauguration section.
Yeah, you can. I think I saw the thing you are going to speak last.
Okay. For next, we are going to inaugurate our anti-human trafficking club at Sri Shabrisha College.
Okay.
First of all, I invite Professor V.G. Harish Kumar, Principal in charge, to address the gathering.
Oh, there's much more to
Thank
that.
you. Thank you, Sharon. Sharon, am I audible?
Yeah, very good.
Yeah.
Yes, audible.
Very good morning, Dr. Nair sir. So we got a very scientific session during this morning. So this was very motivating thing. So after attending this session related to human trafficking, so I think almost all the participants, they are feeling that we have to do something creatively to address this issue in our nation. We have to do something creatively. So this should not be an independent work, and collaborative action is very important to tackle the issue. Then our nation will be free from trafficking cases. So the Delhi Commission for Protection of Child Rights, they already revealed some of the information related with child labors during this pandemic, and also International Labour Organization. It predicted that with COVID-19 pandemic, the world may witness an increase in child labor. So, sir already mentioned that traffickers often exploit the vulnerability of the people. The people in every society, they face certain vulnerabilities. The vulnerabilities may be in terms of a lack of employment, no income. Sometimes it may be related with the poor living conditions. Sometimes, as one of the participants mentioned it as the caste discriminations. Sometimes it may be due to lack of assertiveness. The child, they may not have the assertive capacities. So this is also become a vulnerability. So the exploitation of this vulnerability is happening in this case. So I think this is a great opportunity of our institution, Sri Shabrisha College, Kerala, to start an anti-human trafficking club by the great motivation of Dr. P.M. Nair sir. So the institution is very committed to implement a number of development projects in social sector. So this is the first aided arts and science college being run by tribal management in India. So the management of our institution is Malay Area Educational Trust under the mother organization Aikya Malay Area Mahasabha. So the Malay Area tribal community, they are inhabiting in the middle part of the Kerala state, and it is also a development model for the mainstreaming of tribal community all over the world. So we have both education, higher education and extension activities. We have very close contact with people who are living in Kottayam, Idiki, Pathanamthitta, Ernakulam, Wayanad, rural areas. So we are having some community extension activities there. I expect by the active organization of this anti-human trafficking club in our institution, we can work at the personal level and at the societal level. Work at the personal level and at the societal level. The students of our institution can voluntarily participate in the various activities designed and implemented by the anti-human trafficking club. I think at the beginning level, we can have this type of discussions. So the great session that is led by Dr. P.M. Nair sir, and is a person, is a gift for the nation, because years of experience he has. Though he did wonderful work to maintain social order in our country. So by the motivation of Dr. P.M. Nair sir, I think it's a history in our institution, because we are starting this anti-human trafficking club by the motivation of Dr. P.M. Nair sir. So at the beginning, the students can collect data and document various issues related with trafficking, human trafficking in our environment, in our locality. There may be some issues in our locality. We can have some studies. We can develop some interactions with the non-governmental organizations, the government and police department, and other machineries working to address this issue. And also at the next level, we can plan certain awareness generation programs at the college level, and also at the community level, and also at the school level. A number of tribal schools are very near to our institution, and a number of tribal villages are very near to our institution. The students can voluntarily take it as a mission, and they can go to the villages, they can go to the school by the guidance of these MSW students. MSW students will be there, social workers will be there, and can organize certain awareness programs and can tackle the issues they are facing related with human trafficking. And the students can also act as the advocates. They can act as the advocate. In future, I think they are the leaders of our nation. The students who are getting higher education from our institution, from every institution, they are the future generation. They will lead the nation, lead our nation. Suppose we impart this type of education, social education for the students while they are studying. So this will be very helpful for them to undertake various projects and programs while they are working in various posts in the government and non-government sector to lead our nation. Now they can act as the advocate. They can develop awareness. They can guide the people who are facing this type of issues. And also this is an opportunity. This club will be an opportunity to identify and collaborate resources for anti-human trafficking. The resources such as police, government machineries, non-governmental organizations, social activists, that human resources are there. We can make a number of gatherings with these resources, and we can collaborate, integrate these resources to address the problem. So I think this is an opportunity for the Free Sabarisha College, Kerala, to work with vulnerable sections of the society. This opportunity, this is social service is an opportunity. Definitely, social service is an opportunity. We are living on this earth for a limited period. So social service and social work is the best opportunity during that limited period. I think this is also a best opportunity for our students, our faculties, our administrative staffs, and other people who are associated with the Free Shabarisha College to work with this vulnerable population. So we expect a continuous monitoring from Dr. P.M. Nair sir to organize various outcome-oriented activities by the Anti-Human Trafficking Club of Sri Shabarisha College. And I also request Dr. P.M. Nair sir to visit our institution to address a program that is organized by Anti-Human Trafficking Club at the community level and also at the college level. So I congratulate our MSW student, Ms. Sharon, to organize this program in such a wonderful manner. So I think this is a platform. This webinar is also a platform to gather several human resources from all over India. They are having an attitude to work with the human trafficking issues, and also the people are leaders and people and experienced personalities, and they are from different parts of the nation. So this is a platform of collaboration. Thank you all the people for attending this webinar that is organized by the Sri Shabarisha College, Kerala. And also we are very thankful. And I think it is a history of our institution because Dr. P.M. Nair sir is with us in this morning. So thank you, Dr. P.M. Nair sir, to come with us to take a webinar on human trafficking issues. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, Harish sir. I invite Dr. P.M. Nair sir for the inauguration of the Anti-Human Trafficking Club.
Yes, go ahead. Please go ahead. We declare that the club is launched. Wish you all the very best. You have got a good logo. Why don't you show the logo, ma? Serene, can you just show the logo? Wow, it's good. Dare to enter the darkness to bring another into the light. Very good. Sri Shabarisha College, Kerala, Anti-Human Trafficking Club. Good luck to you. All the best. Very nice. Very nice.
Okay.
Hearty congratulations.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Very good.
Now I invite Ms. Tom Anthony, trainee social worker, for the felicitation.
Good morning, all. It gives me immense pleasure to be a part of this group and also share my thoughts here. I also consider myself blessed to have Dr. P.M. Nair, sir, Chief Professor TIS, and former Director General of NDRF in our meeting today, who have given great contribution in his respective fields of work. In a society where crimes against women were on a high rise, forming a club that aims at creating an awareness against this is, according to me, one of the best that we can do to our society as a social worker. I really appreciate this initiative from our management, and I extend my heartfelt support and wishes for functioning of the club. Thank you.
Thank you, Tom. Our meeting came to an end, and finally, vote of thanks. Respected and our most distinguished chief guest of the day, Dr. P.M. Nair, IPS, respected Principal Professor V.G. Harish Kumar, honorable professors, and all the participants from various parts of India. I deem it a great honor to propose the vote of thanks to all who are here to make this webinar such a resounding success. First of all, I would like to propose hearty vote of thanks for our chief guest, Dr. P.M. Nair, IPS, for inaugurating the Anti-Human Trafficking Club and also for the thought-provoking and valuable session on human trafficking. Thank you, sir. Next, I would like to thank our beloved Principal Professor V.G. Harish Kumar, sir, for his support and guidance. I'm also grateful to all the participants from various parts of India who made this webinar a great success. I'm happy to express vote of thanks to all the faculties of Sri Shabarisha College. Finally, I thank all my colleague trainee social workers and all my brothers and sisters from other departments of the college. Thank you so much for your cooperation. Once again, I thank you all for your cordial cooperation. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Professor Harish. Professor Harish, very well. You spoke very well. I appreciate. I will certainly look forward to coming to the college when the COVID scenario goes away. It will be my pleasure to come and meet with the smart students we have. Shireen, when she inspired me so much to come there, I'll be looking forward to coming there. And I'm grateful that you got people from persons from all over the country. You have from Punjab, you have from Pune, you have from so many places. So it's amazing work you've done. Hearty congratulations to all those who are joined here. And Shireen, you are an ambassador of Anti-Human Trafficking Club in Kerala. Take the mission forward. We'll declare you as a state level coordinator, and Sabari's college will be the state level coordinator for this. Take it forward. God bless you. Thank you. Namaste.
Thank you. Great cooperation.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.